Only on the savage coast could the lawlessness and depravity of ruthless men and women lead to the foundation and perpetuation of a buccaneer-run city. Brinewind has existed in one form or another for more than a century, though not always by that name. From its beginnings in the Old Age as a humble shipping outpost through its sordid history as a pirate den, Brinewind is proof that one need not be civilized to promote civilization. This is where you have come to be, either as home, passing through, or in search of the vast wealth that Brinewind has to offer for those that are willing to do whatever it takes. You find yourselves outside of the Black Chum Distillery, a place notable for its unique rum and even more unique facade. What appears to be an old fort at the top of a large basalt cliffside overlooking the Bay of Brinewind. Smoke and gods know what else swirl around the ancient bulk at every hour of the day. In the bustling street, a cry cuts through the rabble of the noise, causing it to suddenly fall quiet. Many folk crowd around a woman sitting on the street beside the distillery, next to the open cellar door. In her arms, she clutches a young boy, no more than 7 years old, his limp body covered in cuts and bruises. The tavern keeper rushes out of the Black Chum, calling in her direction, "If I've told you boys once, I've told you 1,000 times," before cutting himself off and taking in the scene before him. An old halfling woman carries a bundle of herbs and hurriedly pushes through the crowd to kneel by the boy and examine him. The tavern keeper quickly runs over to the cellar door, slams it shut, and secures the lock in place. What do you guys do?
Am I sure I can't be like in the bar drinking?
I mean, you could have heard the hustle and bustle from inside the bar, yeah? Hear the woman cry out. It's not super uncommon for this area.
All right, so yeah, that's what's up. I was inside drinking.
Perfect.
Pretty buzzed already, and I heard some commotion.
Yeah, usually commotion.
Out to see what's going on.
You would know that usually commotion like this means that there was a fight, but it was interesting that there was a woman that cried out. Heading out, you see the middle-aged woman holding the boy is Daniela Spring. She's a server in the Black Chum Distillery. It's really hot in this robe. It's so warm.
Looks like it.
And you see that she's currently holding one of her kids, which is weird because she usually has two of her kids running around. Let's put it this way, what would Philip have been doing in this kind of shady city?
I was walking with my many servants to get more booze.
Yeah, that seems like something Philip would do, is going to get booze. Okay, so Philip, as he's walking, trying to procure more barrels of this very unique rum, saw all of this commotion. It's a little unsettling.
I would ask what the matter was for interrupting my conversation.
The woman holding the boy just says that she had heard her son Theo call out for help, and when she ran to the cellar, he was collapsed. She carried him out, and her other son Malik is missing. You see that the old halfling woman is applying some poultice or some salve to the boy to try to ease his wounds. Shining, is there anything your character would be doing? Any reason he'd be passing by a tavern in kind of a shady town? Not a shady part of town, just kind of a shady town in general.
Yeah, no, the character for sure would just be passing through this shady town, little bit of a klepto, kind of picking up a few things here and there, putting them
in your pocket,
in my pocket, my satchel, whatever I may have on me.
The snatchel.
Yeah, the commotion stops me in my tracks, but I don't approach quite yet, as I don't want to bring any attention to myself.
Just keep an eye out.
Keeping an eye out for sure.
And for Angus, Oh, go ahead.
Although I do hear Philip
Philip.
quite disturbed with this situation.
Perturbed.
Angus, you stepped out. You saw Daniela with her son, and you saw the tavern keeper. You know his name is Martin Fens.
Good old Mark.
Yeah, he's a short man. He's got black hair. He has a big pot belly. You know, kind of your run of the mill tavern keeper, but he keeps the
Good time.
he keeps the rum flowing and throws you out when he needs to. He turns to you and, Angus, I need you to earn your keep. 10 gold for you and anyone who can help you clear out the basement and find out what happened.
Basement, huh?
Yeah, the cellar, excuse me.
Same thing. All right, sure. You got a key?
Yeah, you actually saw him affix the lock to the cellar itself. So yeah, he tosses you the key. He's like, find whoever you need, but make sure you get it all taken care of. So you have your normal rabble out here. Most of the people who you could take in a fight. You do see a couple strangers. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
All right. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, you did it in Roll20?
No, I did it in.
Oh, if you did in
The
D&D
D&D
Beyond,
Beyond.
I can't see it, so you'll just have to let me know what you roll.
14.
14. Okay, so looking over the crowd, most of the people already appear to be pretty thoroughly intoxicated. You do see a man in just extravagant clothes. You kind of like take him in for a second. He's got a retinue of people following behind him. You also see a half-elven man standing in the back of the crowd, just kind of taking in the situation, bow strung along his shoulders, looking like he's ready for a fight if it comes down to it.
All right. You there in the shadows with the bow. Want some money? Maybe some booze? I don't know Shining's character.
I think his character's name is Shining.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't know that yet.
Right now.
You wouldn't know that yet. Yeah, so Shining, you have been called out by this large, you know him as a tabaxi. He's sort of he has cat-like features. He's got a long tail, and he just carries this big pole arm strapped to his back.
Yeah, definitely intrigued by the sound of a little bit of a payout. I asked what the job is.
Well, we're clearing out the tavern cellar.
Seems simple enough. I'm definitely in.
Okay, so Philip, you hear the idea of a little bit of adventure and some coin being thrown around to people who are helping out.
Listen, I can't have the delay of my rum. I have a party to go to. Who is going to clear this out for me?
So the tavern keeper Martin just, oh well, the rest of the rum's in the cellar, so if you need it quick, I suggest you go down there and help clear it out yourself.
If I must.
Okay.
Does it take much fuss?
I'm a badass. All right?
Okay.
I have things to do. I'm sure there's just a mouse.
So as you descend a short flight of stairs down to the basement with Angus having used the key provided, you find yourself Doesn't give me as much as it should on this. There we go. You find yourself in a disheveled room. It's stacked with barrels and crates and gets progressively dustier and more covered with cobwebs as you move further away from the entrance. And give me 1 second, and I'm going to... You guys can all see that? Oh, let's reveal the other players too. Is it? Can you guys bottom left or bottom? Yeah, bottom right of the.
I got it.
Yeah, I got it now.
I don't. Oh, there it is.
I had to zoom out a bit.
Yeah.
There we go. And now people can see you on stream.
Your Roll20 is using your mic, and I'm getting an echo.
Oh yeah, you might want to. Yeah, that Roll20
I had
does
refreshed
that.
it. It back on.
Okay.
Oh, Risky, thanks for the bits. Risky with the nut. Okay, so you guys have descended down into this this cellar. It's very disheveled. It looks like there's a bunch of crates and barrels stacked around. The further into the about 50, 60 foot room down here, nope, 40, 50 foot room down here, the dustier it gets and the more it gets covered in cobwebs. There's a door on the northern side of the wall and a door on the western wall. Excuse me. Is there anything you guys would like to look at while you're down here?
I'm kind of interested in this door that's got the barrels. Although
In front of it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The northern door?
Yes.
Okay. So, this room, it opens easily enough. It's not locked or anything like that. You push the barrels away without much, without much effort. Inside of this room, it's covered in cobwebs, and it's clear that it hasn't seen use for a really long time. The walls are stacked with broken crates and fine wire mesh. To the west, there's a crack in the wall that's large enough for a child to squeeze through, and some stale air wafts through, disturbing the broken cobwebs hanging around it. I'm gonna go ahead and reveal that room to you. And you guys, yeah, you guys can move your, you should be able to move your icons by clicking and dragging them as you see fit. Oh, did I give Shining permission?
I believe so.
Let me make sure. Yeah, you should be able to control yours. Yeah, so inside, lots of cobwebs. The western portion of the wall has a large crack in it that seems like definitely a child could fit through there.
Well, I'm not fitting through there.
I'm not going through no dirty crack either. So I'm going to the other door to see if there's another way.
Okay, so
Yeah, I don't think any of us could fit.
Okay, so you're heading to the other door while everyone else does that. So as you, let's see. You notice that there have been some barrels that have been knocked over in this direction. There's a large crack in one. This door over to the west is locked. The bottom corner of it is actually broken and splintered, and it's missing a sizable chunk that looks like it could be large enough for a child to squeeze through. And the further you go to the west, the more damaged and broken everything is. Cone. So we have Ghost in the bottom left in the jacket and hat. He is playing a wizard. He is Philip Peterton Ogasm. And then we have, in the center, we have a Tabaxi Barbarian, who is Angus. And then we have, on the right, we have a Half-Elf Ranger, Shining. Sorry. Okay, Gus, so you were looking at it. There's a big, like, hole broken at the bottom of the door. Oh, 1 second. There was a little bit more. There are a few bits and pieces of moldy food and animal droppings that are scattered about over here.
Can I check the broken barrels on the left there?
Yeah, go ahead and give
Read
me.
my mind.
Is there anything in particular looking for? Do you just want to? Do you want to know what broke them, or?
Well, yeah, I want to know how they were broken, or if there was anything in them.
Go ahead and give me a nature check.
A nature?
A nature check.
Heck.
I should have clicked. So your skills are alphabetized, so you should just be able to find nature in that list. Click it, and it'll.
There it is. 19.
19. That's a
Or
great
3.
roll. So looking at it, there are telltale signs of large rats that. Large rats have gnawed their way through these barrels and broken off splinters in order to get to whatever was inside.
Wait, what? There's large split. Wait.
So large, like bite marks from large rats that have gnawed into these barrels and broken off big splinters.
Oh, I thought you said from inside. I was like, wait.
No, to get to
Shipping
whatever
rats.
was inside.
Ah,
Oh, you rotated your character. That's why I couldn't tell what your token was anymore.
yeah. I was looking at the barrels.
Yeah. So that door over there is locked, and you have some rats, some signs of rats over there.
Can I call to? It's which one of you is the shady one again to see if you can pick this lock?
Shining is the
That
shady
would be
one.
Shady, sir.
Yeah. No, I could try to pick the lock.
Okay. I don't remember if I gave you thieves tools. Let's take a look at your
Check.
character sheet real quick. You actually don't have any thieves tools. The two of you over there looking at it, you look. I mean, it doesn't look that sturdy. You could probably just knock this door down if a rat could chew through it.
You said there's a hole at the bottom, right?
Yeah, it's about a child-sized hole, so it might be a little tight for you to crawl through, but you could
Alright,
you could
well-
probably manage it.
You're a half elf.
So, no, well, no. I'm thinking more or less just get on the floor and maybe feel around under there, see if I can actually grab anything of use.
Okay.
We're all in the feces.
So
Get your arm bitten off by rats.
so I'm gonna need you to give me an investigation check on that one. So if you look on your character sheet, there should be all of your skills. If you scroll down alphabetically, you should see investigation. You can click the box to the right of it, and it will roll a dice for you.
All right, so you said investigation.
Yep, it should all be alphabetized as well.
All right, so I'll try to. All right, I see the investigation. Where would I
Yep.
click?
So on the right, there should
Number.
be a number, your plus or minus or a 0, and you can just click that.
All right, all I see is.
Let's see.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure this.
Okay,
out.
so for investigation, you have a 0. If you see where it says plus 0, right next to it,
No, I'm sorry.
should be just to the right of where it says
Oh, yeah,
investigation,
okay.
and you can
I
click
see
on
it.
that 0, and it'll throw a dice for you.
All right, 18.
18. That's great. So you reach in, you fiddle, and you kind of you kind of twist and turn, and you reach up, and you manage to flick a latch on the inside that you think would probably have been the lock. While you're in there reaching and twisting and turning, something large and hairy kind of brushes up against your arm, and let's see, I just need to roll a d20. So do you see kind of top center of your character sheet where it says armor class?
Yes.
Does a 16 meet or beat that number?
No.
What's the number?
14.
14? Okay, so 16 does meet or beat
Oh,
it.
wait, okay, sorry. Yeah.
So you get bit by something on the other side.
Oh boy.
And you take 4 points of damage as something over there bites down on your arm pretty hard. So for that, next to your current and max HP, you put 4 and hit damage.
All right.
So what we're gonna have now is everybody roll initiative for me, please.
Already getting hurt.
Exactly.
Sounds about right though.
12.
Okay. I need a notepad. So Angus got a 12.
Wait, what am I rolling? Hold on.
Initiative. So it's right next to your armor class. Yours, I believe, is a +1 that you click on.
Yep. I got 4.
Okay, that's good roll. Good roll. And shining.
Oh. Where'd you say that one was?
It's right next to your armor class, to the left of it.
Okay. All right. That is a 9.
9. Okay, so we got Angus, then Shining, then Peter, and let's see where our new rat buddies fall in. Okay, so Angus, you are gonna be up first. You don't see exactly where where this creature that your new shady friend told you bit him, but there's enough blood to believe that that it did in fact bite him.
I would assume that he pulled his.
Yeah, he would have pulled his arm out, still in front of the hole,
Screaming in agony.
I mean, he is a half elf.
All right. So, I guess I'm gonna walk over 5 feet and assume he's still in front of the door. Can I like?
Yeah, you can move through friendly squares. That's not a problem at all.
Yeah, let's do that.
Well,
I was gonna say like yank him out of the way.
Oh, yank me out of the way. All right, well, so throw me back there.
Sure. We'll say that you can kind of move 5 feet, move him 5 feet, and get right in front of the door.
Now, I forget how actions work in 5e. I can't pull my halberd out
Stowing
and try and smack the door down.
Stowing or drawing a weapon is a free action for the first time. Any additional stowing or drawing would be more actions, so you can. What I'd say, yeah, you can try to break it down.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So let's roll that as an athletics check to try to break through that door.
Alrighty. 18.
Easy enough. It's an old rotted
Rip
door. Yeah, so you take the back end of your halberd and you just bash the hole through the door, Shining style. Not Shining here, but like the Shining. And it reveals.
Here's Johnny.
Here's Angus. It reveals in this room two. I mean, like compared to you guys, not too big. But compared to what a normal rat is, these things are probably the size of a football. Large rats.
what, a football-sized rat took 4 health from me? Jesus.
Yeah, you got bit real good. Okay. Any other movement you'd like to do?
No, I think I'm good here.
Sounds good.
Rats kind of scare me. I'm not getting any closer.
You're a cat. Come on.
Right?
Okay.
You're like mine in real life. What the shit?
Okay, so next up is going to be Peter. You're up.
Is there a bunch of like wood barrels or anything in there?
Nothing like there's some wooden scraps and stuff that you can see. Yeah.
Ah, okay. But no barrels.
No barrels.
Can I firebolt this fucking rat?
Which one? There's one here. Am I on the right layer? I'm not. There's one rat here, and there's another one here that you can see.
The one on the scraps of wood.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead and click your firebolt, so that's that D20 plus that +5 on it.
7
7
plus 5.
+5, so that's a total of 12.
You're
So that is gonna hit one of those rats. So it should say right next to it the damage. If I'm not mistaken, firebolt is a D10.
1d10.
Yep. You should just click that, and it'll throw a D10 for you.
4.
4 points of fire damage to the giant rat. It doesn't look super happy with you at the moment.
Awesome.
But it is still alive. The scraps of wood underneath it also catch flame from your firebolt impacting it. Ooh, and it actually it takes 4 points of fire damage from it, and it burns to death, and the fire spreads across to the wooden scraps next to it. So it's all fire right here.
Awesome.
Oh, that should
Fire.
That should be
alcohol. I don't like this.
there. It's red now. Okay. Is Peter gonna move at all, or is Peter content to stay where he's at? You should have.
I'm stepping back.
You have 30 feet of movement. Each square counts as 5 feet, unless you're moving over crates and barrels, and it counts as 10 feet.
Okay.
And diagonals are fine.
I'm gonna step back from the flames, over by our injured thief.
Perfect. Okay. The other rat charges forward at Angus, and does a 5 hit Angus's armor class?
No.
Okay, well then that rat is his turn's over. I rolled real bad on that one. Okay, top of the round, Angus, you're up.
All right. Well, as long as I'm here, I guess I'm gonna try and smack that rat
Sounds good.
with my halberd since it's already in my hands. Are you serious? As rolled a 7.
Okay, 7 total.
7 total.
Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, a 7 does not hit these rats.
It's a great way to.
Yeah. Okay. Any movement or any bonus action from Angus?
Yeah, I can move 5 feet back without.
You would take an attack of
Provoke.
opportunity if you moved back, but if you moved to one of the sides, staying within its attack range, you'd be fine.
Well, I'll move over here away from.
Sounds good.
Move aside, peasants.
Okay. We are to Shiny. Oh shit, Shiny! Did I skip your turn? I'm so sorry.
Okay.
We'll go ahead. Let's see if you can't finish this. You are up.
Yeah. I was gonna say, pull out my longbow, notch an
Perfect.
arrow, and take a shot at the rat.
Okay, so on your character sheet, if you look under actions, you should see your longbow, and you should just be able to click the plus to it. I believe it's a +5.
Yep.
And then it'll roll for you.
Oh boy. Okay, I rolled a 10.
A 10. You shoot an arrow at it, and the arrow goes wide. But because I skipped your turn, I'm going to let you take another shot.
You want to take another shot?
And don't forget, you guys each do have one reroll.
I rolled a fucking 5 again. No, that's a 10.
A 10 does not do it. Okay, well, then so now that Shining got his 2 turns, we're back to Peter.
Mm-hmm.
You're up. There's a rat in the doorway, and the fire.
His ass.
A bunch of fire behind it.
Go ahead and roll your firebolt on the rat.
God.
18.
18
Plus
hits.
5, 23.
Let's see damage.
Six.
6 points of damage. The rat's looking real rough, but there's no scraps or anything to catch fire underneath it. Although the fire does continue to spread at the end of your turn over to this side. So you just kind of have a roaring inferno over on one side of the room.
I hope you know a water spell.
Fuck no.
The rat moves forward.
Wouldn't that provoke?
Not there, but
No?
it is actually going for the guy who hit it.
Oh, shit.
Now it provokes. So,
Protect me, Squire!
wait, do you have a 5 foot or 10 foot range, Fat Kids?
10 foot.
10 foot? So it
Yes.
doesn't leave your melee range, so it doesn't actually provoke your attack of opportunity.
Ah. Hilarious.
And then, so it is going to try to bite at the one thing that can damage it. That's a natural 1 on the die, which is always a miss. So it goes to bite, and yep, it critical failed, and it Peter probably high steps away, trying to get as far away from this filthy rodent as he can, and this thing misses really badly. Okay.
Why do you think I'm throwing fire?
Angus, you're up. He is still within your range.
All right. So, time for redemption, boy. I'm gonna try smacking him again.
Cool. Roll to try to smack him again.
23.
23
Cool.
will hit.
All right, and I got a E10 plus 2.
Show me 1 point of damage.
8 damage.
Yeah, so you cleave that rat in twain with your halberd as Peter is high stepping away from it. And that's combat over, guys.
I'm gonna go take these dead rats, throw them in the fire.
Okay, you got some roast rat. The fire doesn't seem to be spreading past that side. It seems like enough of a path had been cleared from whatever was moving through the tunnel at the far end of the room to that door, had cleared a little path, so it's not spreading too badly yet. It's just sort of burning through all the wooden scraps.
Should probably put it out though. Are you sure you don't know any water spells?
He does not know any water spells.
I'm positive.
Oh, actually, what we could do...
We could throw some booze on it.
That seems like a plan.
That's a terrible idea. That's why I asked if there was barrels.
Booze and wood.
Pee on it.
I could pee on it. I've been drinking all day.
I think everyone except Shining had been drinking all day at this point.
Yeah, pretty much.
Drunk off my ass. Still am.
Okay. So we'll say taking a little bit of time and just making sure it's put out. You guys are successfully able to reduce it to to just embers. Hopefully nothing else catches on it. There's some nice crispy rat carcasses in there by now. How much booze is left in the pea? Good question. For Angus, probably a lot.
Imagine peeing and one rat was still alive. That's a terrible idea.
So you guys,
I guess when you gotta go, you gotta go.
as you guys were clearing that out, you were able to see a little bit more down the path.
Hmm.
Oh, yay.
So, what are you guys doing? You guys have two directions that you know of.
Shit. That room that we were first in, that was a crack like in a stone wall, right? Not
Yeah.
like a wood wall.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So all of this is a basalt cliffside that's been carved out. But yeah, it appears that there was a pretty big crack in the wall over there.
Hmm.
Right about that.
Yeah.
You
You guys were in there, so you guys would have been able to see a little bit more. Oh, I just hid the area instead of revealing it. You don't get to see it. So yeah, you guys could see into it. It was a pretty deep crack.
Both of them were openings big enough for tile.
Correct.
And obviously rats.
Can I send my Pikachu down the one in the other room?
You have to summon them.
Yeah.
I mean, we could say that being a wizard, he probably would have already had his familiar summoned. Yeah, we'll go ahead and let me get a token
in his coat pocket.
Let me get a token for your mouse. We're just gonna use the rat token that we had been rat tokens we've been using, and I'm gonna assign that to you. And just so it's easier to move, you can move your familiar now. That's your Pikachu. Okay. So you can, as a wizard with a familiar, you can actually use your extend your senses into its body. So go ahead and give me a perception check, and you are going to add a +0 to that. So it's going to be a d20 +0 because you're using your rat's perception.
Okay. 13.
13. Okay, so your rat, what it can make out in the dark tunnel is the tunnel continues on. Oh, that was continues on quite a ways until it comes to a crossroads on the far end. I'm gonna keep sending it down. So the rat can see that it's like a T-junction that continues in both directions.
I say we send it down to see if it connects.
Send it, bruh.
Send it, bot.
Okay. Let's see. Your rat comes to a two-way split. There's a junction, another junction. Full send.
We're gonna keep going left, down.
Okay. So, just a little tunnel here.
Does it meet up with the other one? Oh, yeah. It does.
Yeah, let's get you the whole thing. There you go.
Didn't
now you're there.
Mattered at all.
Yeah, not one bit.
But gotta keep you on your toes.
Oh.
Okay, you're just gonna full send.
Full send, baby. Go Pikachu.
Go Pikachu. Go Pikachu. Go.
I'm just gonna guess that he's telling us what he's seeing because we don't actually.
Yeah, he can say what he sees, but he can't actually hear what you guys are saying. So he's probably just narrating everything. So you come to a four-way path here.
All right. Well, this one looks like it might meet up with this path to the left, so I'm gonna stop Pikachu. Can I bring him back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring him back, and then we're just gonna go. I'm gonna go on down this path past the burning rats.
Sounds good. Yeah, so you can just keep the Pikachu. Are you taking point?
Oh no. I suggested.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, so Angus, as you're heading down, you see that this area also comes to kind of a weird branching situation here. Where's Shining gonna be during all of this? Like, where's he hanging out at?
I pushed into the room.
Cool.
Did we ever stop the bleeding?
I mean, it wasn't continual bleed damage. He got bit by a rat pretty good, and rats have sharp ass teeth.
Yeah.
He's not bleeding out. He just took some hit point damage there.
Don't worry, we fried his ass.
You know what? As long as I didn't lose a finger, we're good.
No, you still have all your fingers. You can still shoot a bow. So yeah, you see that this one here, from where you're at, branches off, and then this one here also branches off in 2 directions.
I suggest we go up and meet with the other tunnels that we know are clear.
I want to stick my head
around. On your senses, do you have dark vision? I don't remember. I think
60 feet of dark vision.
Cool. So you can actually see this.
I was about to ask about the light level.
It is pretty dark in here. Luckily, all of you guys have torches, so that's not that big of an issue. 2 of you actually have dark vision. So, give me a perception check for Angus. 4. Okay, well the good news is it is not super difficult to see that hiding in a pile of like dirt and stones, you see a rat there.
Son of a.
So we're gonna need another round of initiative, boys. 16 for Angus.
7
for Peter. That's 3 better than before. And for Shining.
Give me one moment. Shit, trying to find. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. I got a 10.
10. You guys did pretty well on those rolls. At least you see it rather than being bit by it. Exactly. Okay. So up first is going to be Angus. You are currently the only one who sees this rat. Eats the rats, rolling out. Eat the rats. Everyone wants you to eat the rats. See what happens when you play a cat?
Rats are for peasants.
So fact is, you are up. You're currently the only one that sees this rat, and the rest of your party is kind of chilling a little ways back.
Like yell up the hall we explored that.
Yeah,
got something here.
Yeah. So speaking is a free action, so you can call out and no problem to your companions to alert them to what's going on.
We got more dinner here.
Okay. I assume you still likely have your halberd out from the last fight.
Yes, it is. It's still. So I'm gonna move 5 feet.
Okay.
It puts me in range.
Sure does.
I'm smacking.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack.
21.
21 hits, and let's see that damage.
3.
3 points of damage. Yeah, buddy.
Not ones don't matter for damage. Do they?
No, ones don't matter for damage unless you have a feat that makes ones rerolls, which is a later thing. Okay, next up would be Shining. You heard your new cat friend yell up from the tunnel that there's more rats down here. You've got 30 feet of movement as a half elf, so you can move 6 squares.
All right. You said diagonal.
Diagonal is fine. Yeah, it's 1 square. And you don't have to move around allies. You can move right through them.
Just step on the mouse. It'll be...
Whoa, toxic.
That should have been
5, 10,
fun.
15, 20, 25. Perfect, 30, yeah. Although you don't have a good view of that rat.
Yes, unfortunately.
So you have 2 options here. You could potentially hold in action, so it's you can draw your arrow and wait for it to be seen, or you could use a dash action and get your movement again. You wouldn't be able to attack this turn with either of those options, but you could. It would make it so it doesn't feel like your turn was, just I ran in that direction kind of waste.
Yeah, definitely. Gonna dash, but I'm gonna definitely keep my distance.
Cool, yeah, so you have that gives you an additional 30 feet of movement as your action. So instead of attacking, you can move more.
Yeah, I'm gonna go right into that little
Perfect.
alcove, see if we can get a straight shot.
Okay. Yeah, and you do have view of it now. You'll just have to wait until your next turn. Okay, Peter Pumpkin Eater.
I also heard, so I'm gonna move on down. Do my attacks, can I attack behind allies?
Yes,
Since I can move through them?
Allies don't block line of sight for any attacks.
Okay.
Good, I didn't want to
No,
put an
you're-
arrow in the back of one of your heads.
Yeah.
Your fireballs.
So you've got you've also got 30 feet of movement, so you can move 6 squares unless you do the dash action.
Yeah, so I'd have to move to right where I am. Right?
Because you were here?
I was where Pikachu is now.
Yeah. Am I on the right? I was on the wrong layers. So you were here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, you can get here.
Okay. So then get there. Fireball!
Firebolt. Fireball is much
Whatever,
different and much more dangerous.
I mean, I don't see any wood, so I think that might be a little bit more okay.
No, because here, I'll show you. So Fireball's
an area of effect.
would cover about probably something like that much radius in.
Oh god, okay, Firebolt.
Okay, so got it.
And it hits friendlies.
Yeah, no, Firebolts is good. Yep.
I took 4 damage from a rat bite. I don't think I can take that.
Okay.
Nope.
And we can say Pikachu just comes with you. He's riding your coat. Okay, so go ahead and roll your attack for Firebolt.
14 plus 5, 19.
19 hits. And that's why level 1s don't get Fireball. Exactly.
Oh, come on.
How much?
0.
Zero. You can't have 0. Oh, a 0 on that is 10. That's max damage on it.
Ah, lit. Let's go.
You fucking incinerate that rat.
Heck that rat.
Okay.
I'm doing all the work, you peasants.
That one is currently barbecued. But the good news is the one that no one saw behind you is gonna come into town, and he is gonna run down here and attempt to bite Shining.
What the hell? I'm glad I'm in between everyone.
Okay. Yeah, that was good positioning, because if you had gone further back, it was just going for the closest one. Just like the rat in your house. Yeah.
100%. He's dead.
I swear to God, if I die to a fucking rat.
That is going to be a 9 versus armor class. I don't think that hits you. Or 11 versus armor class, yeah. So that rat runs up to attempt to bite you, and it is not successful. Top of the round, we are back to Angus.
Alright. I'm gonna move over here.
Yep.
Presume that.
Yeah. You have range on it. It's a weird square, but it works.
All right. So. Smack it.
Cool. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Actually, 7. Not gonna do it.
7 is not gonna do it.
What did I bring you clowns with for?
I brought you.
Ghost. They're your meat shields.
100%.
Anything else from Angus? Any more movement?
Nope.
Okay, Ghost, you're up. We got Peter.
Isn't Shining up? Or am I up?
No, it's Shining. You're right. I almost skipped Shining again.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, just forget about me.
Yeah, I
Just
mean,
because he's bleeding. Fuck.
Hopefully
Everyone forgets the peasants. I get it.
okay.
Wow. All right.
So here's one thing, Shining. If you make an attack in melee range of another creature, of an enemy creature, that is an attack at disadvantage, which means you roll twice and take the lower number.
Okay.
If you try to step away from it without using a disengage action, it can try to attack you. Your other option would be to just drop your bow on the ground and take one of your melee weapons, because I believe you have short swords.
Yes.
As backup.
Short builds.
Yeah, so you could free action drop your bow on the ground and then pull out one of your short swords to attack with.
All right. Well, it says 2-weapon fighting. I wasn't sure if that meant I could dual wield my short swords or.
You can, but you can only pull one out per turn unless you like start the fight with them already out.
Fair enough. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna drop my bow, pull out a short sword, and take a swing.
Cool. So go ahead.
It's a 20.
20 on the die or 20 total?
20 total.
Okay. That's awesome still. So you, for a short sword, you get 1d6 plus your dexterity modifier. So you should have that button to click.
All right. That is total 7.
That is, excuse me, that is enough. That chops that rat into nothing.
Perfect.
Okay. Congratulations. You guys solved rat puzzle number 2. Let me go ahead and delete that out.
And we don't have a fire.
And you didn't set anything on fire this time, so it's
Win-win.
yeah. Or a win-lose, depending on who you ask.
Fair enough.
So what's the plan?
Onward.
Onward to victory?
Maybe we should investigate some areas. I was gonna say, investigate where that little rat was sitting.
Yeah, so that turns the corner. Go ahead and give me a perception check for Angus Fat Kids.
9.
A 9? Okay, yeah. So this tunnel here, it's just dark and dusty. It gets pretty tight in places, but you don't see anything stick out to you.
All right, come on, guys. It looks
Yeah,
safe.
where are the rest of you guys hanging out at?
Yeah.
I'm going with then, but I'm staying back.
Yeah, I was gonna hang back. I also have dark vision. Would I be able to?
Yes.
utilize it?
So this is both Angus and Shining have dark vision. So in this blackness, you see it as shades of gray. And then, I mean, reasonably enough, you guys would have lit a torch for your human friend who can't see in the dark. I'm sorry, your human.
No, not after calling me
superior.
I can light my own torch. Thank you. I have fire hands.
It's true. Okay.
I need like a water skin to put it out.
So
I'm
is
gonna stay in the middle of you. Last time I got attacked by a fucking rat.
Oh yeah, I do have a water skin.
yeah.
What you do?
Angus just constantly putting out his torch. He is literally the human torch. He's a human wizard. Okay. So Fat Kids, you moving forward?
Yeah, I'm gonna link along
Awesome.
here.
Awesome. Losing my
This looks like a thing.
A thing.
I believe they call that a bacon tree.
Wait.
What?
What? A bacon tree?
A bacon tree. Okay, so yeah, you see it branches out into 2 small alcoves, one of which continues on, the other does not. And guess what you see in here? I bet you can't guess.
Frickin' rats.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say bacon tree? I meant ham bush.
That is a god.
What?
It's so bad, but it's great. Okay, so let's get another round of initiative.
Oh my god. Yeah, it was 6 that time.
Okay.
17.
23.
6.
What?
23. 17. That one got that. That one got. Okay. Shining is up first. A really good roll on that one.
So, am I able to pull my bow out again?
Yeah, you could have picked it up on
back up.
in between combat. We'll just say that happened. It's easy enough. We're not here to micromanage. We're here to have a good time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so you have your bow back. Your swords are stowed. All that fun stuff.
Is that rat within range or?
This one is gonna
too
have.
far?
It's gonna have what's called half cover. So it you don't have a great shot on it. So its armor class is gonna be a little bit higher than it normally would be.
You know what? I'm hitting all levels of fuck it, so I'm gonna take a shot.
Cool. Go ahead and roll your attack.
You hit my shoulder. I swear.
Okay, 13.
13, because of its increased cover, does not hit. You actually glance, like, if this were an open shot, you would have skewered that rat, but you glance it off one of these rock walls and it just bounces into another one.
What, bounces into another rat?
No, another wall.
Damn.
Oh. Meant to do it.
Any movement or anything else from Shining?
I don't know. I'm tempted to fall back just so ass chewed out again.
I love tempted to fall back.
Yeah, you
That's
know
great.
what? I'm gonna join these fellows. That way, if they push us, they're pushing all 3, or they're just gonna hit. It's gonna hit Pikachu. So.
Sounds good. Okay. Peter is up.
Thanks so much.
I keep calling him Peter, but his name is really Philip, so I'm gonna fix that. I mean,
You can just call me PP.
PP. Okay, PP's up. Giggity.
Actually, that would be a name for if my character was female. How'd you guys feel about Laquifa?
The Quifa Longbottom?
I think that only works if you're a halfling.
I want to move here.
Okay,
I want Pikachu to go here.
sounds good.
And I want to use a fireball on the one up by Angus.
Okay, so Firebolt on that one is going to have half cover, so it's just going to be a little bit harder than usual, so go ahead and roll your attack.
11.
11. You launch your Firebolt, and it just hits the wall and just scatters into embers. You do not hit.
Heck this rat.
Now this rat's OP. Speaking of this rat is actually next. And it's going to scurry out and try to give Angus the old bite. So we got... I should have grabbed real dice. So that's a 14 at Angus.
Ooh.
This.
That's a miss? Okay.
This.
Angus, you are up.
Right. I'm going to try and smack the one right in front of me.
Sounds good. Go ahead and roll your attack.
22.
22 definitely hits. Go ahead, roll your d10 plus strength mod.
7.
That rat just goes down. If killing rats were an art, you would be an artist. Anything else from Angus? Any movement? Anything like that?
I'll take a couple of this.
Yeah, just going for the next one. Well, it is
Squire.
It is that rat's turn, and it's gonna try to bite you. That's an 8.
No.
Okay, we're back to Shining.
Alright, definitely gonna push forward.
So you got 6 squares that you can move.
Go up here.
Perfect.
Alright, we're gonna take another shot.
Awesome. Go ahead and take
So
your
far,
shot.
I haven't hit anything yet.
One day. One day.
One day, hopefully. Alright, that's a 14 total.
14 total. 14's gonna do it. You have a clear shot this time. So a longbow is, I believe, a D8 plus your dexterity modifier. So you got a good shot.
Alright, and that's gonna hit for 6.
6 points of damage. This rat is looking pretty messed up. That one's dead. Okay. Anything else from Shining? I think that was all your movement and your action.
Yeah, I think that would be it.
Cool. So we are up to Philip.
Okay, can I send Pikachu in to do an attack?
Yes. So we could say, because the size, Pikachu could sit in this square here just to the south of it. And you can cast your Shocking Grasp spell through your Pikachu. So go ahead and roll your Shocking Grasp.
16 plus 5, 21.
That hits. Are you saying the number on the dice +5 or the number that is telling you +5?
I was saying the number on the dice +5. I'll just tell you the number.
Yeah. I'm just
4.
making sure 4 points of damage. That's enough. So your little electric rat runs up and just shocks the shit by biting onto this rat, and it just dies.
Lit.
There you go. You got your Pikachu. It's what you always wanted.
Yep.
Hit that fucker with a Thunder Fang.
Yeah. Use your attack. Okay, well. Butterfree. Okay, so you guys figured out a little bit more, so you can see, and you've pushed forward, so you can see a little bit better. So we're gonna go ahead and reveal some more of this zone. So you guys see all of this. What are you guys doing? PP Fire Garage.
Onward.
Okay. Yeah, so in here, you can, so even from outside of this next area, you just smell musk and mildew and the smell of wild rodents from a distance as it opens up into a pretty large room for everything. Go ahead and give me a perception check since you're in the lead. Oh, it's Frisky. He's hiding out in the tunnels.
Just to be clear, when he sent Pikachu down the crack the first time, he didn't come across any other rats. So
No, he didn't. As weird
Okay.
as it is.
Just making sure.
Yep.
I got 10.
Man, I'm glad I pulled Pikachu back.
A 10. Oh yeah, you were super close into sending your familiar into an ambush, and it probably would have died because it has not a whole lot of HP, like 1.
Awesome.
Because it's a regular rat, not a giant rat. Okay, so 10. So Angus, you do see some movement in the room ahead of you. You see a couple rats.
All right. Well, I'm gonna tell the magic-y boy beside me, behind me, that I smell some rats.
Hmm.
Throw some fire in. They haven't seen us.
Yeah. Okay. I don't really have a clear shot.
I mean, you could always move closer.
I don't like the 2 tunnels. I'm not moving closer.
I think this might be. I don't know if one of them's in half cover. I might be able to take a shot.
From where you're at, you wouldn't actually have any shot because you'd be going through like a solid wall.
I was thinking if I moved up a little bit.
Yeah, if you move it up to where Ghost's at, so this one will have partial cover, and this one will also have partial cover.
Okay, so both of them would have partial cover.
Yep.
I mean, can't we just ignore them and go the other way?
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a nice safe tunnel that we know is safe.
Right. And aren't we just down here looking for a kid and for me to get my booze?
You guys were told to clear out the basement.
Oh, this is horse shit. All right.
10 gold to clear out the cellar.
All right.
Probably cost more to replace that door we busted.
Okay, so what's the plan?
Oh, well, whatever. Here we go.
Okay, Angus is charging in. So, Angus, the musky smell grows even stronger as you enter the large chamber. The floor is covered in damp, shredded wood, straw, and droppings. All around you can hear twitchy, squeaking noise, and ahead of you, you see 2 rats the size of spaniels piled up on top of an even larger specimen who hisses as you approach, as you enter and see...
The Demigorgon.
Not a Demogorgon. That would be fucked up. It's like, hey, you like being level 1 and fighting a demon god? Oh, you mean you don't? You see one twice as large.
Ooh. Oh, good. Wait, what about the tunnels he passed?
Oh, yeah, he saw those. They're just tunnels.
Okay.
They're just tunnels.
All right, lit. Okay. And the floor is covered in shit.
Yeah, it's all damp, and like this is the best you guys can tell, a very, very large rat's nest. Okay. So let's go. Rat 1, rat 2, and then the big rat. Okay, so let's get some more initiative.
About to have a really bad time.
6.
We'll see. That's
13.
19.
6, 13, 19. I wish I had my real dice because it's way harder with these digital dice for what I'm doing. And
Dang it. My soda.
Oh, that's a F for that. Okay, so the first rat up top gets to go first. So he is going to attempt to bite at Angus, and because Angus is adjacent to another one of its allies, it gets advantage for its pack tactics.
Oh, yay.
But I got a 15 total, so I think that hits.
15 is my AC.
Yeah, so if it meets your armor class, it beats it. So that's going to be a hit for 3 points of piercing damage. After that is Shining. You're up.
Jeez, I get my hand bit. Take 4 damage in this.
Giant rat does 3.
He runs in blindly to an entire pack. All right.
I mean, only one bit him.
Well, only one bit him, but still. All right, I'm gonna run up, go down this corridor to get a better shot.
Cool. Yeah, you can get from this one. You could have a clean shot at it, no problem.
Yeah, gonna.
Because if you're in the one that you're in now, you would have to do a melee or roll at disadvantage because you're in combat with it.
All right, so this one, right, the top one.
Yeah. So if you,
Closest to me?
yeah,
Move
so
one back.
if
down.
you move, actually, technically that, I think that
Oh, sorry.
one's. I think that that's a weird enough one where it's around a wall where you could get a shot at it from back here.
Okay.
It's
that's what I was thinking. It's just a weird.
Yeah, the map's weird. The grid doesn't perfectly line up, but yeah, from there I'd say it's fine.
All right, perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot at that rat, with my longbow.
Awesome,
Well hacked.
right?
Right, rolled a 20.
20 on the die or 20 total?
20 total.
Okay, yeah, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll your longbow damage.
All right, let's skewer this asshole. Hit for 11. Total.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that rat is no more.
That rat skewered to
Skewered.
the wall.
Yep.
Arrow between the eyes. Oh yeah.
Okay, is that it for shining?
Believe so. That rat's dead. That leaves me pretty safe. Yeah.
Okay, rat number 2 is gonna bite at Angus because my 2 rats rolled really high in initiative. That's a 20 to hit.
That's a hit.
That's gonna be another 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Don't forget, you can use your rage as a barbarian to have piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing damage as a bonus action on your turn.
Yeah.
And
Man.
that also allows you to deal a little bit extra damage. I believe it's an additional 2 points of damage on your strength-based melee attacks.
Yep.
So just
Also
to
advantage on.
strength checks. Okay, so after rat 2 is Angus. It goes
All
to
right.
Wait a minute. Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't
not-
go.
because you have a 6 in initiative.
Oh, that's right.
Weren't you back here, Ghost?
I didn't. Oh, did I accidentally move?
I think you were right there, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you moved yourself up. Yeah, you rolled real bad.
I was just like hovering, and then I must have just let go.
Yeah, that's all. That's fine. We got
I see
it.
a fluffy butt.
You're Chris.
I'm mad now.
Okay. Yeah, you're
I'm
getting
really
bit up
mad.
pretty good.
The skin's turning green. All right, so I'm gonna go into rage.
Okay.
All right. And just swing at closest thing to me, which that's
It's
not,
shining.
Well,
that's not a party member.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm
Okay.
behind a wall. I
Yeah.
think there's a wall
Right.
between us.
I was just
so,
making a joke. He can
it's up
still
to-
control himself. Yeah, so you can go ahead and make an attack at the little rat or the big rat because they're both in your melee range.
I'm gonna go for the little rat first.
Okay.
Well, first, like, 19.
19 will hit. So go ahead and roll your d10, and I believe it's usually +2, but now it should be +4 because you're raging.
Yep. And I rolled a nat 1, so
A 1 on the dice.
5.
That's still 5 points of damage. That's not a bad hit. It's alive, but it's not looking great. Okay, anything else from Angus? You can still move a little bit if you so please.
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, perfect. Next up is Philip, the old PP.
Okay. I'm gonna move up here.
Okay.
Do I have a?
Yeah, you have a shot on it. It's a
I was
weird,
gonna say,
it's a
do I
weird
have
angle,
one?
but yeah, you'd have a clean shot.
All right. And then we're gonna do firebolt.
On the big one or little one?
Little one.
Okay,
Get
go
rid of that sucker.
ahead and roll your attack.
25.
25. Well, wait. Did you get a 20 on the die?
Yeah.
So
+5, it said.
that's a critical hit. instead of doing your damage once, you get to do your damage twice for a critical hit on a natural 20.
On the big one.
So roll your d10 twice and add them together.
Okay.
Yo, this rat's dead.
Yeah, that rat's fucked.
Automatically through 2, so 16.
16, perfect. That is more than double its health.
Should have done the big one, son of a bitch.
You just incinerated that rat. As it's going to bite Angus, you launch your firebolt and it goes down its throat and burns from the inside out.
Right through his bumhole. That's a spicy meatball.
The ring of fire.
Oh god. Terrible.
Big Rat is coming in to get Angus.
Yeah, that's it.
At me, bro.
Quick, get some Tums. Oh no. Oh no. I rolled a natural 20.
Oh!
I rolled really bad. So that's gonna be 4 damage, halved to 2 against Angus. I rolled 2 ones, it gets +2, and then you're raging, so you take half. So you take 2 points of damage from that.
Good.
I know, just so much.
Like a third of my health.
Well, Shining's up.
Oh yeah. Okay. Fall back. This if I'm here with
You can't end your turn in the same spot as another friendly, but you could have a clear shot from right here, from behind PP.
PP.
PP orgasm.
Sooner or later, this klepto thing is gonna bite us in the ass.
Probably.
But not
today.
Not this turn. Yeah, I'm gonna notch an arrow and go right for that fucker's eye.
Awesome. Go ahead and roll your attack. Coverage from the PP.
All right, 17.
17 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right, that 6 total.
6 points total. That's a big chunk out of her health. She seems pretty mad. Anything else from Shining?
Would I be able to frisk the Lord PP down and try to steal something of value
Oh,
to me?
you son of a bitch. I knew it.
No, because you already used your full action.
Damn.
That would be a full action and a sleight of hand check. So, next up would be Angus.
All right, let's finish this.
Do it now.
Smack in the big boy. 23.
23 is gonna hit.
Yeah.
That was a 19 on the die, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then 8.
8. How do you want to kill this big old rat mother?
I'm gonna put it on a skewer. You know, brush it over fire.
Okay. So as it goes to bite out at you, and it bites down, you retaliate by shoving your halberd in through its mouth and just putting it on a skewer of your halberd and sort of swing it over to the corpse of the rat that PP just incinerated. Get it a little toasty. You guys got the rat mother.
Turns out the rat mother ate the kid. He just impaled the kid.
I mean, you guys could look and see.
I haven't looked at anything so far.
What, carve that rat open?
I mean, you guys could look around the room. You guys could. Now you're cooking with rats.
Oh yeah, we're.
But yeah, you guys could look around the room. You could carve open the rat mother.
I'm gonna go up here and look.
Okay. Are you just looking around the room?
As far away from me as possible.
Yeah.
Give me an investigation check.
You don't want me to do that.
No, he's pretty good at it.
19.
19. Okay. So digging through what's mostly refuse, you do find a couple things that seem useful. You find 2 vials of a red liquid. You find not blood, nothing like that. It's a very almost watery red liquid. You find 15 silver pieces, and you find no sign that there were any children in this room.
Of course there weren't.
Lit.
No, because this is the tavern keeps food supply right here.
This is investigate this red liquid.
What's in
give me
stew.
Give me an Arcana check on your red liquid vials.
Also don't.
16.
16. You're not 100% sure what they are, but they look very similar to stuff you've seen in shops, usually labeled as potions of healing. You could be mistaken, but it looks close.
Doesn't know what a health potion looks like.
He's a level 1 adventurer. How often do you think a level 1 adventurer has 50 gold?
I thought there would be like some kind of, school in the beginning, just like a basics.
Nope. You guys are just you guys are barely adventurers at this point. You're just slightly better peasants. All of you.
Drunken pirate.
Yeah, drunken pirate, a noble
You called Lord
douchebag, and
PP a peasant.
yeah, I did.
I offer this to our beat up warrior up here
Sure.
and tell him I think that it's a healing potion.
Yeah, you're confident that it's either a potion of healing or a potion of poison.
Would we be able to
Wipe
get a second
yourself
opinion?
off, peasant.
What was that, Shining?
Would we be able to get a second opinion? On that?
I mean, someone else could attempt to make an Arcana check, but
Not if I drink it.
chances, yeah, I mean, you could
Just go for it, dude.
you could drink it and find out. That would be a really good way to get a second opinion.
I'm doing it.
Okay. So as you drink it, it's a very sweet liquid. You recover 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I told you.
That might
Question me.
And then Ghost, for adding the money to your character sheet. If you go to your equipment, there should be a spot for currency, and you can click on it and add your 17 silver.
2d4 plus. How much?
2d4 plus 2.
Where?
In equipment,
Yeah.
there should be, let's see, I need to stretch it out a little bit. Currency, upper right, just to the bottom right of extras.
Oh, yeah.
If you click on the little thing, you can add and subtract money.
Adjust currency, silver.
I spot something shiny.
Yeah.
Wait, what was it?
17
or
17.
Okay. Okay.
And you did spot something shiny. Shining. Okay. So what does that put you back up to, fat kids?
11.
Nice. Not bad. Not bad. That took you from a third to 2/3. Okay. So what's your guys' next step?
Well, there's this other place over here we haven't. That the rat sort of explored. He didn't see anything.
Yeah, you
here.
guys would know that the rat also covered. It did explore one potential passage. You want to follow that path?
On.
Yeah.
Are you taking point, or who's taking point?
I'm taking point.
Sounds good.
I'd say the people with the dark vision should take point and see if we could.
Says the klepto.
Yeah, go on ahead of me. I
Okay.
don't trust you behind me.
So the musky smell of the rat warrens fades. Clearly, the creatures don't spend much time in these tunnels here. There's a thin coating of silvery web over every surface, and you occasionally pass insects, and on one occasion, a mouse, which had become ensnared. The air is stale and thick with rot.
Oh God.
Right where he is.
Just as you're entering these tunnels in this direction and leaving, what appear to have been rat warrens.
I don't want it. Burn it. Everything. Somebody else want to take point?
Nope. I'm following.
There we go. We got a marching order.
God damn it.
You know what, I feel like if any of us get ensnared, we could have
This-
Lord PP set those webs on fire.
Yeah, because that'll go well for the person ensnared.
I'm not saying he hit them with a fireball. I'm just saying.
Okay, so Angus is pushing forward. Yeah, I mean these areas are clear. You guys have already seen through them. You know that there's, I mean, nothing jumped out in 8. Is your familiar's name just Pikachu?
Yeah.
Okay, nothing jumped
Wait,
out in 8
Metapod?
Pikachu.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, it's safe until at the very least this point.
Fair enough.
Onward.
Okay, so you guys move forward. So from here, with your dark vision, you can see the path continues on a little bit in that direction, and it also branches off over here.
Well, that's no glory.
Well, we send Pikachu in to die.
Yeah.
Pikachu was right here a
Yep.
few minutes, a little while ago, so.
Well, I think Shining is suggesting that is a possibility, is to send Pikachu in to die.
How about you send yourself in to die?
I mean, of all of us who've taken damage, you've taken the least. I think you're the best candidate for that one.
any?
He hasn't.
No,
But
I can't help that you guys are reaching your hand through doors and shit.
fact
You just
is,
kicked it down.
he still has almost half of Angus's health right now.
Angus is a big boy, I see.
Well, no, it's
Constitution.
PP has no constitution. He will not last long in a fight.
Right.
He's got 6 health total.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's-
you keep going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back here,
Chat has a point. Familiars are expendable.
and I'm gonna pick him up
What?
and pull him
Unhand
out
me,
in front of
Ethan.
me.
Okay. So if you want to attempt to contest, you can give either an athletics or acrobatics check contesting Angus's athletics check, and see if you can.
Acrobatics.
Okay, go ahead and roll your acrobatics. Angus, roll athletics, and we'll see who comes out higher.
Frick. 6.
13.
Okay. Well, PP, you are now out in front of the group.
Have we triggered anything?
No.
Oh, perfect.
Just step to the
Pikachu's
side
going
of
first.
the... Okay, so what Pikachu sees, Pikachu comes to another branching path over here. Oh, I got this shape all kinds of weird. Let's see if I can't save it. Nope. There we go. Much better. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, just another branching path over here.
Honestly, just because we're bullying PP, I feel like trying to steal some of that silver.
Holy shit.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Alright. I don't think I'm gonna get it. 7 total.
7 total. So you start reaching into pouches and pockets trying to find it, and you 100% notice Philip, Mr. Orgasm, and you could easily stop him.
He's not
So I stop him.
Okay, yeah. So Shining's reaching and rummaging in pockets. You probably feel a lot of heat coming from PP's hand on your hand all of a sudden, swirling with flames, like he's not having any of your shenanigans.
Never said I was a good klepto.
Try it again, and Pikachu's biting that hand off.
Alright.
Just like one of those. Understood. I get it. I get it.
Pikachu's going south.
Okay. So the path continues on even further in that direction. It takes a pretty sharp turn to the north.
Okay. Onward.
And then you come to a straight tunnel that has a branching side path off of it.
Okay.
Let's get a perception check from Pikachu as well.
17.
17. Okay. So where's Pikachu moving to?
Just right there.
That works out. So Pikachu can see in. There's a pretty large cavern over in this direction. There's a slight glimmer in the entire chamber. The walls are festooned with bones from small animals, and there's 8-pointed stars in the webbing. In the center of the room, there's colored glass, coins, and other trinkets that hang off thin webs, roughly taking the form of a crude 8-legged effigy. Pikachu also notices 2 incredibly large spiders, like a spider's the size of a Great Dane.
Oh my god.
Let's see, lair. Hanging out in there.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell this thief that I see a lot of gold up front.
I like
Pretty
it.
enticing.
Yeah. I mean, he's a truther. He's not lying right now.
Yeah, I know he's fucking with me. I'm gonna play along with this story and push up a bit.
take point.
I'm gonna take point. I'm gonna go here, peer my head around the corner, try to stay a little hidden.
You need to be one space higher.
All right.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
All right.
Be like a 2.
No, that's gonna come up 20 total.
Yeah. So you see much of the same thing. You see the 2 spiders. One thing that you catch specifically that that you wouldn't know this, but that Pikachu didn't see. The eyes of the spider effigy appear to be made out of large gemstones.
I wasn't lying.
There is a lot of valuables in here.
Yeah, your silver's safe for now, my guy. Ooh. So, did you say, like, is there stuff like kind of hanging at all?
So in the center of the room, out in this area, let me make sure I'm on the right layer. I'm not. Out in this area, there are a bunch of webs that are hanging from different things, containing like glass, a colored glass, and coins, and the entire thing seems to be shaped like vaguely like a spider. The gems, there's 2 large rubies that make up the large eyes of what would be a spider, and 6 garnets that are that follow it to represent the 8 eyes of a spider. It almost seems like it's some sort of strange shrine to a spider specifically.
To a spider specifically, yeah. That's reassuring. How sturdy is this structure? I'm kind of curious.
I mean, it's made out of webbing, so it doesn't seem like it would. I mean, it would cut away pretty easily.
Okay. Thinking about potentially using that glass to my advantage, cutting some of that down. See if I can drop it on some enemies if they
move underneath.
Yeah, exactly. Wanted to kind of get a little bit more of a good feel of the land.
Are Angus and PP moving forward?
I'm assuming I can see the spiders, right?
Yeah, you can see the spiders definitely.
All right, so I'm gonna call out and alert them of the spiders. Obviously, PP knows, and he's just trying to screw with me. But, I think Angus would deserve to to know about these 2 spiders that I am seeing.
I didn't trust him from the get-go. I'm pushing him along in front of me.
Wow.
I like it. Okay, so what's your guys' plan? See, this room has a bunch of spooters in it.
Am I able to see up anymore, or is that the?
They're actually hanging from the ceiling. They look like they're ready to drop down an ambush. You can't.
No,
the tunnels.
Yeah, another tunnel.
Good call. Good call. Not much more. You can see around the corner that it party PvP at level 1 bold move. Yeah. You see it continues. The path curves around, and if you take a peek, it just continues on for a bit further.
Okay. Unfortunately, we do have to clear this place out. So,
I wanna ask if we can see up north this tunnel then with
Oh yeah,
Angus's...
of course. His dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the tunnel continues on a bit before branching off into a T-junction.
Okay. I'll move. Can I move? I'm gonna move to here then.
Perfect. Okay. Cleaning this up a bit.
oh, I can't wait to tell the barkeep that there was spider deity in the freaking.
Competition for food.
I'm gonna go burn this mother to the ground.
Okay. Is that how you want to open up
Yeah,
this?
If there's one thing that's okay to set fire to.
It's a spooter effigy.
Yes.
Is that how you guys are starting your opening barrage?
With fire?
Yeah. Are you setting fire to the effigy? Is that what you're doing?
How many uses does he have of that?
Firebolt, infinite. It is a cantrip.
Oh, it's a cantrip. Okay.
Yep.
So, would I be able to take PP's fire and like ignite one of my arrows?
His fire isn't that controlled. It's more he can shoot like blasts of fire from his hand.
Okay. Let's see. Just want to see if we could shoot some fire arrows.
If I burn this effigy, aren't I gonna burn the good shit?
I mean, you might scorch some coins and stuff, but
I mean, I'll burn it.
okay.
Down.
So, as PP launches a firebolt at this large spider effigy, the 2 spiders kind of screech and reel as some of the webs that they're on ignite. So go ahead and give me a D6, please.
What? Oh.
Yep, D6 of fire damage to them.
Six.
You got 6? Nice. Okay, and we are gonna go ahead and roll initiative.
Oof.
22 for Angus. Good roll.
4.
4 for Philip.
9 for me.
9 for Shining. Okay. Nope.
I'm gonna grab some water real quick.
Sounds good. That's good. So Angus, you are up first.
Alright.
These things have fallen off the ceiling and landed on the ground, and are easily within reach at this point.
Alright. So, if I moved here,
You could reach either of them. Yeah.
I'm going to, I guess smack the one closest.
Okay.
Or not. I just rolled a nat 1.
Oof. So a natural 1 is an automatic miss, so that is not going to do it for you. Okay. So, the spider number 1 that you just attacked, it is his turn. He is going to attempt to web you.
Oh god.
Does a 13 hit your armor class?
No.
Okay, so it tries to unleash this torrent of sticky webs all over you, and you manage to wriggle your way free of being covered in these giant spider webbings. Okay, well we gotta wait for Shining to get back with his water, but he is up next. Oh, perfect. Well, it's your turn.
Yeah, no, my fridge is right behind me.
Nice. So
I got beer, water, I'm good.
You saw this one spider just tried to unleash a whole bunch of webbing on Angus, and he just cut through it with his halberd and dodged it as best he could, and he's fine.
All right, he's fine.
Fine.
He's fine.
Take me out to dinner
He's
first.
fine.
I'm gonna push up with Angus. I'm going to take a shot at the second spider, the one that hasn't attacked yet.
Sounds good.
All right, 13.
13. That is just going to hit.
Perfect. Oh boy. 5.
5 points of damage. It is looking pretty beat up now.
Right.
Okay. And you can't end your turn in the same space as Angus.
So, am I able to just fall back?
If you fall back, this one can get a chance to attack you as you leave.
All right, that's fine.
Okay. So you can move back, and it's going to bite out at you, taking the opportunity that you're up for that opening. And it got that's a really good hit. 22 to hit.
Oh, great.
God.
Yeah,
That's
gonna hit.
That's gonna be 4 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. So we haven't done any saving throws yet. In the upper left, right next to your skills, you have your saving throws.
All right.
You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. 14.
14. That is enough to stave off the poison that it begins to inject into your veins as it bites into you.
Oh, perfect.
So that is Shining's turn.
So I took 4 damage from that.
You took 4 damage from that.
Oh boy,
You never healed the 4 from before.
Yeah, I'm looking a little rough right now. I got 4 health left.
This one is going to attempt to bite out at Angus.
Come at me, bro.
That's a 21 to hit.
God damn it.
That's going to be 5 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make that Constitution saving throw.
Alright, 13.
13's enough, so you just take the 5 points of piercing as that poison starts to course through your veins, and just your sheer force of your body pushes it out.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So what do I have to roll to see if I become Spider-Man?
You don't. These do not appear to be radioactive.
Damn.
Okay, PP, you're up.
Do I have a shot on the one close?
It's gonna have half cover to that one. But
Okay, so I gotta move here.
Then you wouldn't have it.
There, you'd have half cover against this one.
Against.
Yeah.
Which
so
one?
you're gonna have half cover against this one from there, and from where by Shining, you're gonna have half cover against this one.
Son of a.
Yeah. It's kind of a weird bottleneck for the party right now.
Where is Pikachu?
Should be right under Shining.
I found him.
Under Shining's boot.
Yeah, I'm sending in Pikachu
Cool.
to bite the spider.
Okay. This one that's looking pretty beat up, or this one that's not looking as beat up?
Looking beat up.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack from Pikachu. Wow, we should have
8.
8? 8 total?
Yep.
That is not going to hit these spooters.
Oof.
I just realized that we should have had some more interesting music for...
I haven't.
that one. Yeah, but that's... unfortunately, Pikachu's attack is not going to make it.
Damn it.
There we go. This is better combat music. And if it's too loud for you, you can turn down your individual volume in the settings at the top. There's master music level. Okay. Is that it for PP?
You're...
Okay, so after PP is gonna be... Where is that tab? Oh my gosh, I have so many tabs open. Angus, yeah. So the one directly south of you is looking really, really beat up, and the other one, it's hurt, but it's not on death's door.
Well, I'm gonna smack the one right in front of me, or try to.
Sounds good. Go ahead and roll your attack.
$16.
16 hits.
11.
11 points of damage, and that skewers that spider easy.
Good riddance.
Is that it for Angus? Anything else?
I'm in range of the spider.
Yes.
Well then, no.
So loud. That one was really loud. Okay, that's better.
Come on, Magic Man.
Okay, so after Angus is shining.
If I push into where Angus is, will I have a clear shot at that spider, or is that a half cover?
Where Angus is, you'd be in melee with it. Because it's adjacent spaces.
Alright, so I'm gonna...
You can take half cover where PP-'s hanging out. PP-ogasm.
You know what? I'll
Just push all the way in there.
I'm pushing in. I'm pushing in.
Okay, you dropping your bow and pulling out a sword?
Oh, absolutely.
Perfect. Let's see that damage.
Alright, rolled 12. Well, 12 total.
12 total, 12 just misses. So you go in with your blade. You also want to be probably like right there or something. When you have to end your turn somewhere else. But yeah, as you swing your blade, it just jumps out of the way. These things seem pretty nimble.
Oh, this isn't looking good for me.
Okay, is that it for shining?
I don't think I can move anymore, can I?
You could move more, but you risk it attacking if you leave the 8 squares surrounding it.
I'm gonna stay here, pray to God that...
Well, it's
one
gonna...
of you guys can...
It's gonna attempt to bite back at Shining for its turn. That is a 8 to hit. So that's not going to be a hit. It goes to bite at you, and you're very, very cautious now that you're at death's door. You managed to definitely evade this thing's attack. So, PP, you got a turn. You got a chance.
Okay, so I need to move Pikachu in. Or
Yep.
wait, that's adjacent.
Pikachu's under Angus. It's technically adjacent. It's a weird map.
Okay. Then we're gonna try and bite with Pikachu.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your shocking grasp.
17.
17 is going to hit.
And 4.
4 points of damage. That's not quite enough to kill it, but this thing's looking pretty rough. Okay, top of the round then, unless you're moving at all.
I'm good.
It is Angus.
Alrighty.
That's why it was so loud. I have it up on 2 screens. The music, my music.
That'll do it.
Smack it.
Okay, go ahead and roll to smack it.
12.
12 just misses.
God.
Okay, Shining. Unless Angus wants to move at all. Are you good where you're at with Angus?
Yeah, I should be able to move.
You can move freely within its attack range. You just can't move out of its attack range without provoking.
All right, I'm gonna go over there.
Perfect. Okay, Shining, you're up.
All right. So would I be able to pull out my my other sword now?
Yep.
All right, and then I'd be able to swing both of them.
Okay, yeah. So how this is gonna work is you'll make your attack with your main hand weapon first.
Okay. Is there something different for since they're both the same?
Yeah. So we just roll the first one, the first attack first. It'll be just your regular short sword attack.
All right, that's a 9.
9 total is not going to hit. And then with your offhand, you roll it again. Just regular attack.
23.
23. Okay, because this is with your offhand, and I don't believe you have a fighting style yet as a ranger. This is going to be a d6 with no additional bonus. Let me double check on that. Yeah, you don't yet have a fighting style, so it's just going to be a d6. You don't get your dexterity modifier added to this one.
All right, I'll just roll that and tell you what it rolls.
Perfect.
Not 1.
1 point of damage on that. This thing's still alive, but it's not looking great. It's looking real bad. It's gonna attempt to bite the person that dealt damage to it last, unless you're moving at all, and then it will try to bite you as you leave. So.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of the point of that.
Better you than me.
Shit's not looking good for me.
Okay, it's gonna attempt to bite you, and that is going to be a 12 total. Which is going to be a miss. It's not going to move, so that puts us up at PP's turn.
Go Pikachu.
Okay, Pikachu's going to try to thunder the shocking grasp. I almost called a thunderbolt.
Yep. 24 total.
24 is going to hit. Roll that damage. He has a +5. Yep, and that electrocutes that spider to death.
Good.
Oh,
it had a 1
Let's
HP
go.
left. Okay. So we're gonna finish looting the room. I know Shining and Fat Kids both have really early mornings, so we could either call it here and pick it up in 2 weeks and finish this adventure, or we could play for another hour, play until the next hour.
I should probably wrap this up.
Okay. Yeah.
That's fine with me.
Okay.
Yeah. I wanted.
Honestly, my health is so low, and I'm so drunk. I'm probably just gonna sleep right here.
Okay. Yeah. So we have 2 things we can do beforehand. Looting the room, so you guys are able to find, and you guys can decide how to distribute this amongst yourselves, because you're adults. You guys, oh my gosh, my dock is lagging. 1 sec.
Why don't I just give it all to Shining? We all know he's gonna steal it from us in our sleep.
I mean, you're a barbarian and could straight up murder him in 1 shot. So let's see if he's really willing to do that.
I think my health is a little low that I'm willing to barter.
Okay, so I keep missing the thing. So in this room, you guys find 2 rubies and 6 garnets. You guys don't know the value of those yet. And then... that was a bad roll. There is 6 gold worth of various coins and like small pieces of valuable glass. So if you guys wanted to distribute those at 2 gold apiece, that would break down evenly.
I think I should convince you guys that I should just hang on to it all for safekeeping.
Having a treasurer isn't necessarily a bad idea. It makes for safekeeping.
I don't know. I think I'd like one of those rubies as insurance.
Y'all can have the jewels. I have no use.
Okay.
Need beer money.
Okay, so if someone wants to mark that down, is Ghost holding on to everything except the 1 ruby then? Sounds good. Okay, so Shining mark down. Where you guys are going to put this is you have a little section that is called notes, and you can just put it under other notes, or you could do in your equipment. There should be at the very bottom other possessions. That might be a better place for it, where you can write down stuff like your gems, and then the money can just be added to currency.
Okay, what are the gems that we have?
So Shining's gonna have 1 ruby, which means that you have 1 ruby and 6 garnet. And then it was 6 gold pieces that worth of valuables in the hanging in the effigy.
Okay.
And then what would be good here for your characters to heal up would be what's called a short rest. You guys, your adventurers could take an hour break, and you can recover hit points equal to a dice roll of, it's called your hit die. So if you see the short rest button, it tells you what your hit die is. So Fat Kids has 1d12 plus 2, and he has a total of 1 hit die. So he could roll a d12, add 2 to that, and see how much HP he recovers for as part of his rest. And that's just taking an hour to take a quick break and, let the adventuring, break up the adventuring day a little bit. I know Ghost doesn't need it, but the other 2, you guys could probably use a short rest.
Yeah. Where'd you see that?
So at the top of your character sheet, next to your hit points, there's the long rest button. Next to that is a short rest button. Short rest is just an hour break. Yours is 1d10 plus 2, and you have 1 because you're level 1.
Oh, you said short rest. Okay, I see that.
Yeah, so you can click that checkbox for take a short rest, roll your d10, and see how much health you recover. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Cool. And Ghost, you might want to put in your other possessions another red vial.
Apparently, I didn't get anything back.
Yeah, it didn't look like you did anything.
Yeah.
You guys will have to roll it yourselves, I believe.
Well.
It just tracks how many hit die you've used by doing that. Yeah. So Fat Kids, yours is a D12 plus your Constitution modifier, so that's plus 2, and Shining, yours is a D.
Well, it gets me 9, so that basically heals me full.
Yep. Shining, yours is a D10 plus 2.
Alright, so that was 3 plus 2, so that'd be 5.
5. Okay, so yeah, so that puts you back up to what, 9 out of 12?
Correct.
And then this is a good time for explaining Ghost's character's ability, where PP can give an inspiring speech for 10 minutes, and since you guys have downtime, that makes sense. And he can give you guys 4 temporary HP each for until the next short rest.
I'm inspiring.
Okay. What is PP's inspirational speech about?
How quickly we're gonna get this done and get drunk.
Perfect.
Booze and cancelly clad women.
Ready? Yeah.
Okay. So how you add temporary HP
The
is
bitches.
for your you click on your hit points and you see current max, and to the right of that is temp,
Mm-hmm.
and you can just add a 4 in there.
Okay.
Or there's like little arrows.
Yep. So that is his inspiring leadership that allows him to give you guys all temp HP. So, Ghost, this was your first Dungeons and Dragons sessions. What did you think?
It's pretty cool.
It is, right? So we could honestly either finish this up next week or in 2 weeks if we want to keep to this just the every other week schedule to not interrupt other people's stuff.
It works for me. I'm
Yeah,
gonna have
me
another
too.
session with some other people that's gonna end up having to go on some days. Oh,
Okay, so yeah, and the plan is it's like this won't be like a same group every time. People who are interested can keep their characters. Oh, actually, one thing we also want to add. Oh no, you guys haven't cleared the dungeon yet. You guys will level up at the end of this. You'll be level 2. So yeah, we'll pick this up and we'll finish exploring through the old cellar underneath the Black Chum Rum Distillery. Thanks for playing,
What's so
guys.
special about this rum?
So it's an interesting rum. It's kind of extra thick and viscous, but it's really, really strong, like flavorful spiced rum. So you know how, have you ever chilled Kraken?
I have. Oh.
You know how it gets a little bit thicker? Imagine even a little bit thicker than that. It's almost like Jägermeister syrup, but like Kraken
Rum.
strength rum. Yeah.
Kinda good.
It's also kept a secret recipe by one of the distillers here, the master distillers, and it makes it so you really can't get the same thing anywhere else.
He uses spiders.
But
Damn,
really?
I
I already told you he was using the rats are secret ingredient.
yeah, I'm glad you guys had a
Most of his food.
good time, and we'll be able to pick this up. I think we can finish up the old cellar next time we play. It'll be a good one.
All right.
Let's see who there is to host, and thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for playing. Frisky, thank you for the bits. And next time you guys can remember that you guys have boons to re-roll your bad rolls.
I didn't want to waste it.
Yeah, I want to see who there is to host. I'm sure someone's on. Just make Ghost stream and host him. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really want this to become a regular thing for people. Oh, geez, to get a try out and enjoy. We're gonna host Moisty under his new name.
Oh yeah. I saw him.
All right.
Yeah.
He went live.
Thanks, guys.
Howdy.
Have a good one. I will catch you guys
Thanks, guys.
next time I see you.
All right. Yeah.
Frisky, it's roll 20 for the map. It's roll 20 for the map. It's D&D Beyond for the characters. We're doing Discord voice chat for that, and then I have a whole bunch of like weird other things that we're doing to make the overlays and the video and the boons and all that fun stuff. So I think that it's kind of a hodgepodge, but yeah, we've got a couple programs that we're using that simplify it a lot. We're gonna send the raid now. Send it.